answers, presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Biggest round of AFL football of the year coming up. 8 of the top 9 teams will play each other. Russell Barwick and Sam Kekovich, thanks to the Mazda BT-50, to talk about all things AFL, Essendon and Geelong.
What a blockbuster.
Salivating at this one, aren't they? You've got to use it's a clash, it's a blockbuster.
It is.
It's crucial.
All the cliches are there, but let me tell you, there's a lot of answers here, a lot of questions will be answered here.
That's why we're here.
Well, first and foremost, Essendon have got a selection issue. They've got about 6 players coming back into the side that have been injured.
Will the things that happened earlier in the week have anything to do with this, or have they handled it? Have they handled it pretty well?
I think Essendon have handled it with a great aplomb. I don't think it'll unsettle them. I think they've gone about their way.
David Evans took the brunt, didn't he?
Well, he took the brunt of it, David Evans, and rightfully so.
And you knew he was going to.
Yeah. And the more I look at it, the more I believe they'll all be exonerated in the long run. Because if there was going to be a kerfuffle and there was going to be some really hard decisions made, it would have come out immediately. I think
it's interesting, just quickly away from it, Essendon, the chairman, takes the brunt. In Cronulla, they sack the chairman, so there's no one to take the brunt. Well, but who's going to win?
I think Geelong will win, but I don't think there'll be a great deal in it. I think Essendon's tools, particularly
Geelong will
the likes of Bell, Chambers, Gumbleton. I don't know if Gumbleton will play, but
Big Gumby.
Big Gumbleton will play. You got Dempsey up there. You got plenty of height. And
Geelong will massacre them because Essendon showed some signs that weren't good. They were down by 5 goals against GWS during last week's game. What about the Swans and the Hawks? Grand final replay.
Well, let me tell you, this will be trench warfare.
Take your Sydney shirt off because you're a massive Swans fan.
I'm a Swans fan, like a lot of people. But I'll tell you something, Russell. This will be the original British Bulldog trench warfare. Both strong defensive units.
76 all with a minute to go.
Well, it'll be something like that. Yeah. Exactly. You can back it in. Every contest will be fought as though your life depended on it. They are both well drilled, outstandingly coached. Terribly fit and its strength.
Okay, now out of that, they're the top 4 teams, obviously. Out of the other games, the 8 versus top 9, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any of those teams, and take your North Melbourne hat off, are going to challenge for the big deal.
No doubt. Carlton.
Carlton?
I told you when Waite comes back to the side, they get Cruiser back when they have really big targets.
Freo?
Freo will certainly be a factor. Okay. There's no doubt. But Freo's got a very good chance.
I would have bet the Pies.
The Pies are, look, I'm far from convinced about the Pies.
Yep.
They just don't have that focal... Cloak, you can't depend on Cloak week in, week out. You know, he's been a great player and he's done it. But at the end of the day, on the big stage, on a regular basis, there's a doubt.
Well, OK, that's the answers according to the big man. Grand final hero 1975 for the North Melbourne Kangaroos, the great Sam Kekovich, and courtesy of the Mazda BT-50. We'll see you next week to talk more AFL.